Who doesn't like a chicken balti? Welcome to DinerTRIBE. So first of all you need 4 medium onions, 25 grams of fresh root ginger, 3 fresh tomatoes, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 level teaspoon of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, roughly 15 grams of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of rapeseed oil, 175 ml of hot boiled water, 2 to 3 tablespoons of Balti paste, 500 grams of chicken breast, and last but not least 175 grams of spinach leaves. So first you need to peel the ginger. As you can see, 25 grams of ginger, don't ask us how I managed to get that perfect. And then chop and dice the ginger roughly. You don't have to chop it small as it will be blended later. Oh, look at me hands, trying to pretend I'm a chef. Oh, I get the big knife out. Ha! Place it into a bowl, and then place it to one side. Next, get your 3 cloves of garlic, and again, just roughly chop it. Doesn't need to be perfect. It will be blended later. Watch your fingers. So again, get your onions out, chop and dice them. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so it'll be blended. Yeah, so you might be asking yourself the question, why am I using a bread knife? And the answer is, I don't have a clue. Ooh, again, I'm pretending to be a chef. We're almost done. Not really. And get your garlic, and again roughly chop them. And place with the ginger. And I don't know why I'm separating them, considering they're getting blended. Right, next the tomatoes. Chop them into quarters. And place that to one side as well. Now get the chicken breast and cut them any way you want. Cut them however you like them. Right, time to cook. So place your cooker on full, high heat, and place the 2 tablespoons of oil into the pan. As you can see in the video, place the onions into the pan. Your butter. Your garlic and your ginger. And then cook until the onions are nice and soft. When the onions start to brown, you can then place a lid on and steam the onions until they're nice and soft. I just wish cooking was this quick. Oh, we're placing another tablespoon of oil in. Now place your heat down to medium and place the lid on. and steam for roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. I have sped up the video because it took roughly 3 hours to do this curry. Usually it wouldn't take that long, but because for the first time I videoed it, it took a lot longer to get the cuts. It should take roughly about 50 minutes to cook from start to finish, but in this circumstance I had to go through 3 hours of video. Oh, turn it back up to full blast. So yeah, it took us about 3 hours to do, trying to get all the video, and it took 6 hours just to edit. So now place your Balti spice paste into the mix. Looks like it's about 2.5 tablespoons. Turn your cooker down to low. And again, cook until it starts to form like a mush, where the texture is really soft. So yeah, once it starts looking like this texture, you can turn the cooker off, and then you'll have to add 1 tablespoon of tomato puree into it and mix the tomato puree into the onion until it has a very soft mush texture. And now you can get your blender out and place the contents into the blender and blend until not quite smooth, but a smooth, rough texture, if that makes sense. Or should I just say blend until it's got a thick texture, but a smooth consistency. Oh, how delicate. I have to admit, the curry was absolutely stunning. It's probably one of the best curries I've ever tasted. Very well worth the time and effort to make. And as I said earlier, you'll see what type of texture it is. Once you've got this texture after you blend it, then it's ready to use. And now you can start making your curry. So again, place some oil into the pan. And you can add your chicken. I don't know if you do end up trying this recipe, please comment below. Tell us what you think. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know if you noticed, but the pan had not been washed after doing the onion mix. That's done deliberate to add flavour to the chicken, but you probably already know that. So yeah, the chicken's starting to cook now. So yeah, just keep on cooking the chicken until the chicken's thoroughly cooked. But just make sure you don't burn it. And now you can add the paste into it. Or some people would call it a curry gravy. Or the gravy mix. And add the boiled hot water into the blender to get all the flavour. And just mix it and then place that into the chicken as well. You must make sure that the water is hot. I can't stress that enough. And as you can see, it's starting to look more and more like a curry. It is a very, very mild Balti. So if you want to add a bit extra spice, you know what to do. Add a bit more extra spice, like chili powder, chili flakes, or, you know, just in general, chilies. And now you want to place your salt and sugar into the curry. Oh, look at how delicate she's doing it. I'm proud of her. And then place your chopped tomatoes in. And now you can turn your cooker down to medium again or low. And you want to simmer the curry until the chicken's thoroughly cooked. She was quite nervous at doing this video. It's the first one she's ever done. And as I said before, place the lid on and just allow the curry to simmer. So you're probably asking the question, who is it? Well, I'm not going to tell you because she wants to be kept a secret. So she's known as She. I do want to remind people that this is on a time lapse. It's just so people don't have to watch 3 hours of video to get the recipe, so you will have to add time. Allow it to simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes. Or until the chicken's piping hot and thoroughly cooked. And just keep on stirring and putting the lid back on. Oh yes, and add a bit of sea salt to it as well. And again, add that to your flavour, your taste. And now your spinach, you want to do this in 3 parts, 2 or 3 parts. Just grab a handful, place it into the curry, mix it in, and then repeat the process until the spinach is in the curry. So yeah, if you would like more curries placed onto DinerTRIBE, let us know in the comments, or social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you have a recipe yourself, add that in the comments, or again on social media. I would love to see them, and I would love to try them as well, and you never know, I might make a video. So I do have other videos that are coming on DinerTRIBE, so keep a lookout on them. I've currently made 6 that I've still got to edit, so hopefully you'll enjoy watching them. Oh yes, and like always, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, the usual. I just don't like asking. And that's it, the curry is made. The curry is now done. You can freeze it. Once it's cooled down, you can freeze it, place it into the freezer, and you can actually cook it from frozen. So if you want to cook it from frozen, place it on gas mark 6 in the oven for roughly about 40 or 50 minutes, and again until the chicken's hot. So thanks for watching DinerTRIBE. Don't forget to serve it with rice and chips and a naan bread on the side.